PR team is in Leeds today, so let's find out what they're doing.
Today we're doing our quarterly PR strategy hack afternoon. So we get the entire PR team, so UK, international, and our design team together, and we put them in teams with people they've probably never worked with before. And then what we then do is we give them a new client brief, so a client again that they've never worked on before. We give them around, I think, 3 hours to go away, form a new strategy, and then they basically come back and they present it to myself and Jane, who's our head of design. A bit like Dragon's Den style, but obviously we're much nicer. And then we'll sit down with the actual account lead of that account to get constructive feedback. So would the strategy work, would it not? And then we'll sit down with the team again and then go through that feedback. More often than not, the strategies are on point. So that means that then the actual account lead can go back to their client with a brand new strategy, brand new ideas. And we've seen so much success from this, and I think it's just really good for the team because we work so closely with our accounts, and sometimes you can get tunnel vision, so it just gives a fresh perspective on things.
Because we work so closely with the PR team, it's really good to have a designer on each of the individual teams as part of the hack day, so they can sit with them, and then when they're working through the ideas we can have a designer there and then just visualising things, and then when they present them back we can actually have a real kind of mock-up of what we do.
But before the hack afternoon, it is actually a normal working morning, so let's go and ask the team what they're working on.
So I'm working on an ideation deck that we're going to be proposing some ideas to a client later on this afternoon, and I'm going to be gathering some data this morning.
Today I'm just working on a few press releases, doing some research for some campaigns that are a bit more influencer based, which is exciting.
This morning I'm just doing some odd bits, so I'm building some media lists and writing some press releases.
So this morning I've been working on filming some videos for international marketing, which are based on the benefits of incorporating national days into your US digital PR strategy.
It's lunchtime, so we're gonna go and head to Sesame, which is our favourite place to go. We got our lunch.
So my favourite thing about the hack afternoon is probably just getting to have a bit of an insight into what everyone else is working on in different teams, and just being able to help out everyone else and everyone else help out us as well.
Good opportunity to obviously catch up with everyone, you know, sort of just get an idea what everyone's working on, stuff like that.
Getting everyone together, getting a bit creative, and yeah, just not having to stick to an agenda really.
From my perspective as a strategist, it's really helpful because I kind of get a new insight on the clients that I work on, but I also get to come up with ideas that I probably wouldn't usually get to do before working on clients that I don't work on.
Get to mix with other people on the team I wouldn't really necessarily come into contact with during the week, and kind of think of ideas that I wouldn't really get the chance to think of on different accounts that I don't get to work on.
Found the session so far? Obviously, you're an hour in.
Yeah, I mean it's been challenging. You know, you sort of get given the brief sort of like just beforehand, so it's a case of reading it all, figuring it all out, sort of setting people tasks and stuff. But it's been good. It sort of allows you to sort of see a client, which ones you don't normally see. It's been good to learn about like what we can do with them and stuff. Yeah, it's good. We're getting there, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. I think we've got some good ideas now. And we're going to win.
What sector is your client in?
Client is in the payday loan sector, so
okay.
It's regulated.
How are you finding it? Any difficulties, or is it all going smoothly?
It's not the most creative sort of one you can go on, just using the sort of limitations of what you can do with the subject and everything like that. But I mean, we've come up with some good ideas, so.
Yeah, we've done some digging. I think we've got some good things.
I've done a few U-turns, but we'll go there. Yeah.
Do you feel ready to present half an hour?
Yes.
Yes? Born ready. Amazing.
I think we've just, probably the main challenge is us trying to get into like the heads of like the German industry as well. Because obviously me and I works on that client, but I think the rest of us have struggled a little bit to get our heads into it.
Is it quite different compared to the UK in terms of the market itself?
A lot of kind of content that is a bit outdated in the UK still works very well in Europe because they are a lot more kind of not as used to like digital PR activity, so that gives us a bit of like an edge, I think, with looking at like little holidays.
Feel ready to present?
So ready.
For our hack afternoon, we were given a UK travel client, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it's actually went really well.
Well, we all work on travel clients anyway, so it's been quite simple just to put ideas together. We've worked quite well as a team. Amy from design to come up with really some good concepts because she really knows the client. Liv's come up with some really good competitor stuff and looked at social listening data as well. Really, it's a pitch that we could actually just take to a client.
Everyone has finished brainstorming and coming up with their strategy for their clients, so we're now going to move on to the presentations.
Guys, we've got 20 minutes short.
could work, pulled out the park, and hopefully we can put some of those ideas for the clients. Hopefully you guys all found it fun. I know it's busy, so thank you for taking the afternoon out. Hopefully tomorrow's not too crazy catching up.
That is now the end of the hack day. Everyone's presentations were great with loads of great ideas and great strategies. So we'll see you next time.